So
uh,
408.
नव
Completed
अधिका
408.
चतुर्शत
अष्टोत्तरचत्वारिंशत् no no not
अष्टोत्तरशतं
not चत्वारिंशत् चतुर्शतं 400 सकोन्तः सर्वेषु 407 408 and this chapter begins with which number? So I want to do this sutra marathon now, which I've not been doing. Memorization of sutras. Beginning from 288. So from 288 till whatever we have, till 407. So we can do it in two parts or we can do it in three parts. So you choose one method or one way. You want to do in two parts or in three parts? Because then it will be around, it is around 120, 130 sutras. So 40, 40, 40, something like that, or 60, 60, like that. Sutras you want to do and recite.
Now we have to decide.
No, no, not now. Next, like next class. So then today I will not proceed with grammar. We'll just do shlokas because I also want to, you know, do that part of sutras. So you want to do 40, 40, 43 times or 60, 62 times and then we proceed.
So 40,
40
40.
40 40 40
Wow. Sankirtan. Sange Shakti Kalo Yoge. Okay, 40, 40, 40. So from 288, so that would be 298, 308, 328. So from 288 till 328, Sutra number. So that would be for next class. Uh, okay, one more thing. I mean, earlier we were discussing Tuesday and Saturdays, but I think sometimes devotees are busy. Last Saturday I was not available. So what do you suggest? That even if, let's say, out of three, two devotees are not available, shall we do the class, do recording, post, or we skip? Because for me, two-third majority, I'm like a parliament person. Two-third majority is not there, so I think better to skip. Um, you can comment if you want to on this also.
Project class uh, भवे भवेत्
Okay, so what we can do, in case we don't have two-third majority and we only have one of you, then we can study the verses, anvayas, sandhis, we can practice that way so that we have that regularity. Uh, okay.
So from
So from
288
288
till
till 328, you can mention in the group room. So that would be for Saturday. So for the next three classes, I won't proceed ahead with the grammar. I'll just listen to the sutras and we can discuss some shlokas and then we'll proceed after the recitation is complete. So 288 till 328 for Saturday. Okay, we'll do verses. Do you remember where are we? Which verse?
38. 38 done. It's 39.
38. You want to try this Anvaya today, Prabhu? Manas Prabhu? I think we did 38. Adyavad.
38 completed.
Yes,
and
yes.
39.
39. So, any one of you want like to try? I'll recite and then split up Sandhi Vichhed, and then Anvaya. I'll recite if you want to do Sandhi, any one of you, you can do the Sandhi Vichhed. Dehe panchatvam apanne dehi karmanugo vashah dehantaram anuprapya praktanam tyajate vapuhu. So, someone would like to do the Padavichhed, Sandhi Vichhed.
Prabhuji, should I?
Yeah.
Dehe
Mm-hmm.
panchatvam
Mm-hmm.
आपन्ने
Mm-hmm.
देहि कूर्म कूर्म
It's
अनु
not kurma,
कूर्म
karma.
ओ यस कर्म कर्म अनुगो अनुगः
Anugaha,
अवश्यः
avashah,
देह अंतरम अनुप्राप्य प्राक् प्राक्तनम प्राक्तनम त्यजते वपुः.
tyajate vapuhu. Fine. Then third step is Anvaya. Anyone would like to try Anvaya? Okay, let me. So, Dehe Panchatvam Apanne. This Apanne is also in first canto. Apannaha Sanskritim Ghoram Yannam Vivasho Grinan. So, Dehe, so Apanna is like Prapta, to obtain. Apanna means Prapta, that meaning. So, Dehe Panchatvam Apanne. When the body attains the state of Panchatva. Panchatva means death. When the five elements, air, fire, earth, water, fire, air, ether, they merge into, so the bodily five elements, they merge into the natural, the five elements, air into air, ether, and so on. So that is called the process of Panchatvam. So when the body, Deha, obtains the state of death, Panchatvam, Karmanugaha Avashah Dehi. Karmanugaha Avashah Dehi. Dehi refers to the soul, Atma. So the soul at that time, so the adjectives for soul is Karmanugaha and Avashaha. Karmanugaha means the soul, he proceeds to the next body or he attains the results in this world according to the activities he had performed. Karmavasha, Karmanugaha. Anu means paschat, before. Agaha means to go, gachati. So he's basically following the acts which had been accomplished by him previously, the results of them. So karmanugaha and avashaha, and thus the soul is avasha, is bound. Avashaha. He's not independent, he's dependent. And thus dehantaram anuprapya praktanam vapuhu tejate. And then after attaining the next body, dehantaram, you know, when we say dehant or when we say dehantara, deha means body, antara means other. This antara means other. So after attaining the other body, the next body, then praktanam vapuhu tyajati. He gives up his current body or the previous body. So it's after attaining the next one that he gives up the current body. Just like if one wants to shift his home, then we find some good place to live in. After finalizing, giving some payment, some advance, this, that, then we vacate the current place where we are living. It's not that it comes in mind, okay, I shall live in a new place, and okay, chalo, chalo. And then we go on street and try to look. It doesn't work like that, right? We make all the arrangements. Similarly, when we change bodies, so the next body is prepared first, and then we give up the current one, so that the Atma doesn't have that, what do you say, hauling period, like waiting period. That okay, the body is being constructed. Wait. So that was the Anvaya. So Deha Dehi, one who lives in body is Dehi, just like Dhan Dhani, one who possesses. So this long E, Trivikrama E, it defines the meaning or the sense of possession. Like one who possesses Dhan is called Dhani. One who possesses Deha, body, is called Dehi. Other examples like this? Mm, like that.
प्रभुजी,
Mhm.
अहं ज्ञातुम् इच्छामि पञ्चत्वम् इति शब्दे त्वम् त्वम् इति प्रत्ययानि
Am.
तर्हि तत्र एतत् आङ्ग्लभाषे नेस्
Ness.
नेस्
Am.
अर्थ
Am.
इति
Ness.
तो पञ्चत्वम् इति फैव्नेस्
Okay. So we can't translate that way. Uh, First of all, there are two similar pratyas or with the same meaning in Sanskrit from Tadit. One is Panchatva or this Tva pratyay. Uh, so one is Panchatva. So one is this Tva pratyay and another is Ta pratyay. Ta.
आम्
For example, Shuklo Raktas Tatha Pita from Bhagavatam. Shuklo
तथा
Raktas Tatha Pita. Idanim. What's next? Idanim Krishnatam
Krishnatam
Gataha.
Gata.
Krishnatam Gataha. So this ta is used there from, that ta. It has the same meaning, ness.
अस्तु
Or you can also say Krishnatvam Gataha. So this tva and ta, they are basically bhavvachak. Bhavvachak means they bring out the meaning of that word itself. Like black, let's say black in English. So to bring out the meaning or the quality of that word, we can say blackish, let's say, right? When we say blackish, it brings out the meaning of the word, the quality of that word. Or we can say blackness. So similarly, tva and ta are used with the same intent. So when we say panchatva, pancha refers to the five elements: earth, water, air, fire, ether. And tva means um, basically here panchatva means death, dissolution. We can't literally translate it.
ओके
Panchatvam gataha, see.
means into five
Maybe,
material elements
I'm sorry.
means into five material elements
No. Panchatvam gata means attaining death. Literally, it means the five elements merging into five elements.
okay
Panchatvam Gata means in the body we have the five elements. The body is made up of five elements: earth, water, fire, and ether. So when the body is dissolved, when we do the Daha Sanskar, cremation, then all the five elements they enter into their respective five elements: earth into earth, water into water, fire into fire, and like that. So that process is called Panchatva. Dissolution. The body dissolves. So Tva and Ta, they are very much used.
Prabhuji,
Yes, Prabhu.
we always find this ness in many of the Sanskrit translation. Ness, black ness. In the previously also in the meaning we have found ness. So what exactly is it? What does it mean basically? Is it, for example, blackish and blackness same, or ness? What does it mean basically?
Yeah. We already explained.
Goodness. Sometimes we see goodness, but in English it doesn't literally make any sense.
Yes. So Tva and Ta, for example, let's say, Prabhu, can you mute? I can hear some echo. Like the word Sattva. Interestingly, it has the Tva pratyay there also. Sattva. So goodness in English also we translate goodness, ness. Sattva. Sat is good. So goodness, Sattva. So this Tva and Ta, let's use some more examples. Um, Bhakta. Bhakta means devotee. Now, if I say Bhaktatva, adding the Tva pratyay, it would mean the state of devotee. Let's say the state of devotee. Or it can also be Bhaktata. Same meaning. The state of devotee. Let's say Vinamra. Vinamra means humble. If I say Vinamrata, it becomes the state of humbleness or humility. Or it could also be Vinamratva. Same meaning. Let's say one more example. Asura, demon. Asuratva, the state of demon or asurata. So this tva and ta are used in that way. So that's why in English ness. And this tva and ta, they are quite used actually. Used a lot. Okay, one more shloka. व्रजं तिष्ठन् पदैकेन यथैवैकेन गच्छति यथा तृणजलौकैवं देहि कर्मगतिं गतः कर्मगतिं गतः व्रजन् तिष्ठन् पदा एकेन यथा एव एकेन गच्छति यथा तृणजल ओक एवं जलौका. Okay, तृणजलौका, it is basically jala and oka. So जलौका एवं देहि कर्मगतिं गतः. अन्वय यथा, just like. Just like, let's say, a man. There is no subject given. We'll take a subject. Yatha narah. Let's say narah, manushya. Ekena pada vrajan. Ekena tishthan. Eva gachati. Just like a man, narah, he by 1 foot. So when a man is walking, when we are walking, how do we walk? So the pattern is let's say these are two of our legs. So by one leg, we keep it backwards. One leg, we move ahead and we keep ahead. And when the front one is established properly, then we bring the second one, the previous one ahead. And in this way we move. So ekena pada vrajan, ekena tishtan, evam prakarena gachati. So by 1 feet we move, and by 1 feet we stay. I hope you're getting, because we all walk. So in this way one walks. Second example given, yatha trina jaloka. So trina jaloka is grasshopper, I think. Like a grasshopper. In Hindi we say tidda. Tidda. Grasshopper. In Vrindavan, when I was in Gurukul, like 2008, 9, 10, especially in rainy season, I don't know where they came from. Everywhere it would be like full of grasshoppers. Tidda. Sometimes in Gurukul kitchen, while cooking, Tidda would commit suicide in the big kadais. And sometimes we would also find in our food the grasshopper. So Tirina Chalavuka. So actually at 7:30 there is one session, not by me, by one Prabhuji through Rupanu Vidyapit. I just need to introduce him. We're conducting one Ram Katha, today's last session. So if you can just wait for 5 minutes, the mic can be on, I don't mind. I just need to introduce him. Ramakant Prabhu. He lives in Vrindavan. So I'll just introduce and we'll complete the verse. So similarly, so yatha trina jaloka. So yatha trina jaloka. So just like, let's say, besides a reservoir of water, let's say a lake, there is these grasses. Let's say these are grasses, long, tall grasses. So what happens? And let's say this is a tidda or a trina jala auka. So, and if we see this insect or this thing walking, and he wants to go in this direction. So what this worm or this insect will do, when he's moving in this direction and he wants to climb on the next grass leaf or that grass thing. So first he will come and he will put his half body, or partially he will put himself on this next grass. And when he's established properly, then he will give up the support from from the previous grass, right? Yatha trina jallauka. So in this way, evam dehi karma gatim gataha. So similarly, the embodied being, the soul, he attains uh, the destinations, the next bodies, according to the reactions of his previously performed activities. Karma gatim gataha. So this is just to show how everything is pre-planned before moving to the next body. It's not whimsical transition that, okay, I just come out of my home and let's see where will be my next or new home. No, everything is planned before the jiva moves on.
Prabhu, but usually we say that when we leave body, then we go to Yamlok and then it is decided what to do.
I never heard that in like our Bhagavatam Gita. In Gita Bhagavat, we never hear that. The like what we hear or what I have heard is the like if I'm supposed to go to hell for bearing the punishment, then I'll go to the hell not because I'm waiting for the next body to be constructed, because I have to suffer for let's say some duration. That's why I'm there. It's not a waiting period, a lounge. Yamaloka is not a waiting lounge, as they say. So that when my new body will be there, Yamraj will bid me farewell. Bye bye. No, no, we're not there as like a waiting period. We're there to suffer. The body still decided it's there. That's why karmas are very difficult to ascertain what action, what reaction, how much, less, more. Because we also suffer our reactions in hellish planets. So it's very intricate. Gahana karmano gatihi. So, but for sure, we are not in hell to wait. We're there to suffer. The body is already pre-decided. Because anugaha, karma anugaha and avashaha. We don't have any authority or any independence on after we die. No. We'll just be taken wherever destiny will take us according to our karmas. We don't have any independence. Anyone, Badrinarayan Maharaj, he was mentioning that when he was in maybe San Francisco, wherever he belongs to. So initially, when devotees tried to preach to him, so they were using all the tactics, of preaching. Okay, this is Mahamantra. Okay, I don't want. This is this. Okay, I don't want. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. So Badrinath Maharaj was mentioning that the devotee who was preaching, trying to preach to him, he tried a lot of tactics, methods, philosophy, but nothing worked on me because I was super happy. When I was non-devotee, I was fully satisfied, this, that. But then the devotee, he said that however happy you are, you will have to die one day. You will have to die one day. And then Badrinath Maharaj, he didn't have any answer to that. And then that thought was an impetus for him to join, to become a devotee. That's true. How much ever happy we are, or we may consider happy we are, but we'll have to give up the body. So karmanugaha avasha. We don't have any independence. We are dependent, paratantra. Uh, so yeah. Okay. So we'll stop here. Next 40
Prabhuji,
sutras. Uh-huh. Please.
Prabhuji, एतस्मिन् अ, पूर्वे श्लोके आपन्ने शब्द अ, अच्युत आत्मपद
आपन्ने.
आपन्ने
No, 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 no. आपन्ने तो सप्तमी एक वचनमेव.
ओके
कृष्ण यथा.
कृष्ण
आपन्ने.
डन ए अपि भवान् प्रभुजी यदि अ, यदि उचितम it is if it is possible भवान् कानिचन तद्धित प्रत्ययानि लिटल लिटल किंचित किंचित
तद्धित प्रत्ययात् पूर्वं
वदतु
कृदन्त प्रत्ययस्य प्रत्ययानां ज्ञानम् आवश्यकम्. कृदन्त प्रत्ययानां ज्ञानम् आवश्यकम्.
ओ
आमां कृदन्त प्रत्ययः तु अत्यावश्यकाः, महत्वपूर्णाः सन्ति. यतः भवन्तः सर्वे आख्यातस्य अध्ययनं कुर्वन्ति एव. अग्रिमकक्षायाम् अहं कृदन्त प्रत्ययानामपि वाचनं करिष्यामि.
अस्तु.
कृदन्त. I'll also share a PDF with all of you in the next class after showing. Very helpful. Very helpful. Kridanta pratyas. So basically, Kridanta pratyas, what we do, we join the Kridanta pratyas with the dhatu root, you know, and it becomes a new noun.
Yes.
For example, let's say dhu dhatu. We add certain Kridant pratyaya ta, and it becomes bhuta. You know, like we say bhuta bhavishya vartaman, bhuta. So bhuta is a noun. Or let's say bhu plus twa. So it becomes bhutva praliyate, bhutva. So these kriyanta pratyas are very important. Okay, 40 sutras for the time being on Saturday.
Done, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I will.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.